Hi, welcome. Welcome and congratulations. Congratulations for the decision you have taken to participate this 100 days challenge, ADM's Digital Mastery 100 days challenge. The moment we take a decision, our destiny gets shaped. Today we are here, maybe a week ago, maybe a month ago, maybe a year ago, maybe a decade ago, we took some decisions. So we are here, right? Maybe not because of us, maybe our parents took some decision, maybe our grandparents took some decision. Because of that decisions, today we are here in this part of our life. Now, whatever the decisions we are taking, there is an impact. Yes or no? There's going to be an impact for today, for tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, etc. Right? So, first, my congratulations to all of you for the decision you have taken to participate in this event. And on behalf of my Digi mentors and from the ADM, I would like to give you three promises of the day and start the session start the journey of the 100 days. My name is Shan. I think most of you know me. I think those went through my previous sessions and my interactions in the previous sessions. And on behalf of the entire Digi mentors, we welcome all of you for taking up this challenge in this pandemic period. The first promise we are going to give you is, once you go through these challenges, this event for next 100 days, that's 100 minutes a day for the next 100 days. That's approximately 10,000 minutes, around 166 plus hours. And every day, as you know, the unique of this program is everyone will get a mentored learning. You will have every day minimum of 30 minutes. One of the mentors from our company will be spending with you one-on-one. So you'll have an opportunity, whatever we are discussing about the technology or strategies or a management aspect, everything you can implement, you can take an action, and through that mentor learning, you can actually master the digital. That's exactly the Digital Mastery 100 Days Challenge. So my first promise on behalf of the team, I'm going to tell you that is, all of you will have a positive and a progressive impact for attending this program. The second promise of the day we are going to give you before you start the journey of the 100 days program. How many of you, I think many of you attended so many training programs and workshops and various other boot camps, etc. Based on that, you definitely have a lot of expectations, and it's to be a good program. It's going to be a better program. You'll be a fantastic program, etc. But this program is going to be just a good program or a better program, a best program or a fantastic program. It's going to be an outstanding program for next 100 days. So if you are ready for the next 100 days of this program, we are going to give you the third promise. That's the most important part of this Digital Mastery program. This program is not just about it's just learning. We want all of you to implement the strategies and get the benefit out of the maximum. When you implement it, is the one single goal. I know all of you are using internet for various purposes, for communication purposes, maybe education purposes, entertainment purposes, social networking purposes, banking purposes, shopping purposes, transaction purposes. But today, and next 100 days, starting from today, next 100 days, we are focusing on how do we make money from online? How do we do business online? How we can become an entrepreneur online? How we can be a wise investor online? How we can do a freelance project and get paid online? And how can I find a fantastic job, work from home on a remote job online and get it done? This is exactly next 100 days. We are going to focus on it. So with this, to everyone, I welcome once again to this program. I believe all of you settled down. This is the first day of login. I think I just wanted to give to my mentors a couple of seconds to make sure that is everybody logged in, everything is okay, your sound and clear, and all of you can watch me online. I'll just give a couple of minutes for the mentors to take care of everything. Okay, so please take care. Meanwhile, I'll also put you to some of the PowerPoint. I believe I just want to check with all of you understand the way I speak English. I know we are not going to speak it's not an English teaching class. We are going to talk about a business. Now, business language is not a barrier. I believe all of you can follow me. If not follow John, the next 100 days you're going to spend with us, you will be able to follow me. Plus, if and if you have an issue, we have a mentors spending time with you, minimum of every day 30 minutes minimum. Some people have some of you are choosing 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It's up to you. And you can choose 10 different languages, right? You know that is from the emails and the website. You can see there are various languages you can choose. So you can choose French, you can choose Spanish, you can choose Arabic, so you can choose English, you can choose Urdu, you can choose Hindi, Bangla, and Tagalog, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil. So around 10 languages you will be able to choose for your mentoring session. So if at all any issues you're not able to follow me, you can do that one. Okay. So I want to just give to all the mentors. Say, hey, mentors, my dear mentors, please tell me everything okay with your mentees. I just want you to type it in a chat. Please type it everything. I just wanted to make sure that is today first day, even though some of you may not be able to log in and put into the landing page and go into this place. I just wanted you to type it there, please. Yeah, take 1 minute and talk to them over the phone, so please take it. All of you are logged in properly, and that's okay. I'll give you a couple of minutes for that. Meanwhile, I request all of you to take up the pen and paper if you want to, and maybe a cup of coffee or whatever, because we are going to spend the next 100 minutes about discussing about a digital mastery challenge, how we are going to do the next 100 days then. Okay, I believe all of you settle down now and proceeding with our 100 days challenge. So I would like to officially welcome everyone. Before that, I just want to check with you, all of your family is safe, and you're safe and you're taking care, and whoever is going through maybe the challenge of the pandemic issue, I sincerely pray it's on a daily basis. All our mentors, the prayer is there with you to recover. I know some of you are attending from the quarantine, so we wish you a speedy recovery. And okay. And usually before the COVID-19, before the pandemic, we used to welcome most of us with a shake hand, right? But now it's not possible. Now we don't welcome, shake hand is not, it's a common thing. So the world is changing. So we never thought a situation, something like this, come and addresses this kind of an issue with us, right? So we don't do some of the things which we are doing. So the world is changing. So I welcome you like this. It's a new style of we have to live. So we need to adapt. That's the point. I want you to note down this. First, so when I tell you, you need to adapt. But whatever you do today you are into business, today you're a student, you need to adapt the new methods if you want to really survive and grow to the world, right? Now, the world before, full of crowded, but today, the lockdown, maybe you have partial lockdown and a strict severe lockdown, maybe a little relaxation happening in some of the lockdown. But the most important thing you understand this, the way the world is moving now. And life will not be the same again, even after vaccine comes, because that everything got changed, we got a new habit, etc. Now, another thing I want to tell you is the social distancing. That's a very common word these days we can hear. But it's actually wrongly used because we are not socially distanced. If you are socially distanced, we will not be talking to the business now, right? We will not be interacting now. We are actually physically distanced, but not socially distanced. Social distancing is a wrong terminology according to me. So it's basically a physical distancing is the right word. So we are talking about a business. We are another 100 days. We are going to discuss with approximately 100 businesses and 100 different opportunities, 100 different strategies, 100 different tools. But I'm from my home, my living home. I'm talking to you, and you are at your home, or you're wherever you're in your car, or wherever you are, and you're comfortably do. We are not socially distanced. We have a physically be distanced, right? Okay. Now, because we connected, because we could do this is because we connected. Because the technologies help us to connect it, right? That exactly we're talking about digital. We are not talking about a public mastery. We are not talking about a success mastery. We are talking about digital mastery. The technology is help us to connect each other. So what kind of a technologies we have, various devices we have now around us, and some of the technology we are going to discuss about in detail after some time. Before that, so what exactly we do with the devices you have now? You are net connected, 24/7 you're connected, or you have a Wi-Fi, sometimes you're on and off, you're connected. What do you do? So usually all of us do maybe a shopping activities, we communicate each other, we are doing a banking, we also do online schools become very common now. Usually the kids go to the school, now the parents are involved more about online schooling activities. And the exercises, various kind of yogas and other dances is happening, sir. And my own brother actually, he started teaching. He's a football coach now and he's a football player as a coach, and he's actually teaching the people online on a TikTok and YouTube about how to play football. And very impressive actually, and the kid, his students practice that from his house. Okay, and they send them back, hey, how it does look like. So even we have, because COVID-19, we cannot assemble in the court, but people are there in the not playground. It's not that they made a playground; they are at home in their yard, and they are showing it. So the people are finding a new way, even for entertainment and play. And online sports become very, very common these days. Even the statesmen and the world leaders today using everything on online. The Amir of the Qatar is a couple of weeks ago addressed the press conference through online, right? So the world is changing now in that means. Even the courts start functioning online. Robots, we were talking about the Hollywood fiction movies, it's become part of our life now. You go to hospital, you go to restaurants, wherever you go now, because of the physical distancing now, we wanted more kind of these products to come, right? And everything is possible because of the technology. That exactly we are going to talk about next 100 days, how we can get the help from the technology to get better thing part, right? So because of the internet, we could do, and we can think about it, including me, I could communicate with you now from my home because of the internet. Now, these are some good news which I shared with you. I really wanted to start with the reality. I don't want to start with a little pessimistic, but this is a reality we should accept. So closing down and financial crisis is going to hit us. And we already hit with the financial crisis. Some of the business already closed. Around 500 million people already lost the job. And we normally heard about something called recession. We witnessed in 2008 and 2001 and 1994. Those who lived in 1990, so no, that's a recession. Now 2008, I think most of us might have experienced earlier. Now, but not the recession is going to happen. It's going to happen an economic depression. I don't know how many of you know what does that mean. In the recession period, last time 1% of the GDP reduced in 2008. But this time, 15% of the GDP is going to be minus 15%. So what is that meaning? All of you know 2008, the bad news happened. You know what? How many companies are closed? How many people have become jobless? How many people lost their house? And world changed in 2008 with the 1% minus 1%. Now it's a minus 15%. Means what? Over 1 billion people are going to affect with the jobs. Either they lose the job or they will cut the salaries. Their salary will come down to 40%, 35%, 60%, 70%. That's the range. And unemployment is going to be. This is a reality we need to accept now. Now, life before, we never get back in soon. And even a life before, we had a technology playing a major role. So now, what exactly we were doing actually with the technology area? We were connected with the people. We were, various change happened, social media revolution happened, e-commerce revolution happened, and so many things happened. But a transformation now, it started happening earlier. But when you look at the optimistic part of the COVID-19 and pandemic, the digital transformation actually really catalyzed. Now we have many things, like an online class is an example, right? And food ordering. Now, restaurant was closed, so we order food and deliver it home, groceries, buying online, and they're on website and start doing a business. Even some small shops started making a website and many people find a time to put up videos online and start making money. online through YouTube as well as other video streaming sites. Now, when you talk about this, after COVID-19, everybody talking about after COVID-19. So what kind of a world is waiting for us? Now we are living in those. So we are seeing before COVID and after COVID. Now, are we prepared to face a new world? Are we prepared to face a new challenges? Are we prepared to ready to go for a new economic system, new method of transactions? So this is to similarly look at. Now, one is e-commerce, especially electronic commerce. You ask any retailer today, any small and medium business today, he's thinking about converting his business to e-commerce business. You talk to anyone, they're thinking about how can I do an online business. So an e-commerce is going to have a big chance, and of course the mobile commerce along with that. So e-commerce and mobile commerce is going to be together do a big thing. But at the same time, you also think about other technologies is coming to us, like Internet of Things. In the Web 1.0 or Web 2.0, both the cases, we have human being communicating each other. Like we send an email, we got a WhatsApp chat, we get a reply. Human beings were communicating. Very rarely we were communicating to the machines. Like an ATM, you go and do machine transactions. But now, Internet of Things, we are going to have communication not only between us, even machine to machine. Internet of Things, like as the name indicates, those who are not familiar, I'll just put a couple of seconds here. Internet of Things, IoT, stands for things around us get connected to internet and they communicate each other and they transact each other, which means our car will be connected to internet and a car can communicate to the refrigerator in our house, air conditioner to our house, washing machine to our, and washing machine can communicate to the shopping cart, and refrigerator can communicate to all other devices, lights and everything. So we have approximately around 7.2 billion people on the planet, but in this year and next year together, we have approximately 55 billion devices is going to connect to internet and they're going to communicate. You look at the opportunity, you look at the changes happening across the globe here now. And the best example is, the drones have become part of our life because the recent pandemic issues. You can see in the police officers and many other, even people started doing shopping with the drone. Those who are allowed in their country, they're sending up the drone and taking a shopping. It's happening now. This is a very common during last lockdown period. We've seen it. Now, another important thing is actually AI. When the machines started connecting, they need an artificial intelligence, right? They need an intelligence. Then only they can communicate and take a decision. Like a human take it, like a Homo sapiens take it. So they need a kind of the decision to the capacity. So that's called AI. So artificial intelligence is going to rule us one day. And even a simple email, your WhatsApp messages, your mobile application, everything comes with the AI. Even your dustbin is going to come with the AI. So that's a world we are moving in. That's an opportunity as well, because every dustbin in the world is going to change with the AI and the technology IoT based. So there's an opportunity to replace all the dustbin. So anything and everything, if you look into this, we have a great opportunity ahead. Another one is I want to talk to you about something called blockchain. I don't know how many of you heard about a blockchain, and some of you are already doing a blockchain. Maybe only some of you started part of a blockchain. Some of you read about a blockchain. Those who are not part of a blockchain, those who not heard about a blockchain in this group, I would request you to take one note now. You promise me you will take around 4 hours of time or 5 hours of time today or this week, tomorrow or next week, you take and learn about this technology. Can you write in your book that now, please? That's your things to do. Your things to do now. Can you write down that is in your book? I will learn about blockchain because it's a revolutionary. Because why I'm saying it was so important. It's going to change the world. The way we trust each other, trust, Trust, trust each other is going to change. The human beings doing this is going to change now. Okay, so please make this note, this one. Okay, now what exactly the blockchain do with us? So just to tell you, those who are not that familiar with the blockchain, we don't want a middleman to transact when we start trusting each other. For example, you can trust me, I can trust you. Why we wanted a bank in between, right? So think about it. If I wanted to file a tax with my government, I don't want a chartered accountant in between. So like this, we don't want a middleman to do transactions. So we can eliminate the major institutions and establishment to do transactions. So this is actually the part of the, during the 100 days of program, which I spoke to you around 100 business model. There are 3 to 4 business models based on a blockchain. Those period, I think I want you to spend the maximum time to now itself to understand the technology. So you'll understand the products and services and the technologies and the opportunities and methods we are talking about. You'll have it to understand. So I want you to start exploring about, go to YouTube, go to Google and try to understand, put that what is blockchain, how is it going to change the world, the progress of blockchain projects in the world, which are the government is transforming to the blockchain, major blockchain projects in the world, halal blockchain, what are so many things you can think about and start typing and understand about more about the blockchain part. Now you know the other things like a robots. Now it's also it's a beautiful world we are entering to. We have a e-commerce and mobile commerce. Then we have an artificial intelligence. Then we have a IoT. Then we have a blockchain. Then you have cryptocurrencies, and we have other devices like drones and robots connected with us. No, I'm not talking about any Hollywood fiction movies. I'm talking about what's happening around us. Another 1 or 2 years time, what is going to happen with us? Okay. So none of the things. Many of the people actually, most of the people come to our website and asking about, they're worried about their job. 1 billion, approximately around 15 to 20% of the people are going to lose the job. Many families are worried about their job. Many families are worried about, many individuals are worried about their job cut, layoff, everything they're worried. So we need to understand what kind of a job we are going to get now. When you look at artificial intelligence, and going to get around 500,000 jobs. So if you are looking for a job, so these are the technology you will be looking at. And moreover, you also know that many of the companies, you read them in the newspaper, you heard the social media, you heard the news saying companies are, even after post-COVID-19, asked the employees to work from home because they understood this can be a method to work on. Okay. And remote jobs, majority of the companies, majority of the career columns now, majority of the job portals started putting remote job as one of the major opportunities. And people also started looking for remote jobs. People find the comfort of working with that. So we have various online business. When you look at the different kinds of online businesses started coming to us now, right? Now, what exactly we are talking about here? Now, when I spoke to you about the technology opportunity, when I also spoke to you about world is moving, about few things that are challenging thing, unpleasant thing, really scary one. I know some of you are scared, right? I think some of you are really scared. It's really concerned. A lot of, So congratulations. Now, being a human, that's a feeling we have. Being a human, Homo sapiens, we have that feeling. But just feeling and trying on this, nothing is going to change. Are you ready to take an action? That's the thing. Then you need to have a better skills now. You need to have a better skills to go to get a job. To start a new businesses or a new area of investment, if you need to have a skill, knowledge, and experience. So this is an important part now for when you look at the upcoming world. Now, through the digital space, what the digital mastery program, which all of you are part of now, what exactly a digital mastery program? Basically, it's a program designed and conceptualized and implemented by the Ashika Digi Mentors for a mentoring, consulting, and training project. So we as a company based in Doha in Qatar, as all of you know, most of you know, and we are a global company and provide a mentoring, consulting, and training program. Now, in that's the flagship project in the COVID-19 to help the business and professionals across the globe. We come out in the spirit. It's called 100-Day Digital Mastery Challenge. 100 days, you go through a training from us and a mentoring from us, mentoring and technology, understand the digital mastery, digital aspect about it, and you start making money. Very, very straight communication. And so it's not that you learn, okay, you go for academy purpose, get a certificate. No, we're talking about work from home, you get here at your office, your laptop at your office. We will share with you 100 ideas, 100 business model, 100 strategies, and you can implement the strategy. To implement the strategies, we also work with you 100 days. Okay, not 100 days, but exactly 130 days. Even we are there with the result time. Okay. Now, 100 minutes a day, 100 mentors will be plus 100 plus countries, and we are expecting around 1,000 plus people go through this program. And we have a single focus. We are not talking about you're making now to first 30 days, we focus and help you to make a very focused vision. Okay, how you can make $100 per day depends upon the business model you use. In that 30 minutes mentoring as an individual, now you're going through this 100 minutes a day, then every day for the next 100 days. And every day you get additional 30 minutes individual one-on-one consulting where you need to implement. I have been conducting the workshop across the globe last 2 decades now. Different part of the world, different part of the continent I had done. And what I noticed is everybody's excited to learn about, but very, very few has do that kind of implementation. Around 3 to 5%. You when you look at anything, the world is that way, 3 to 5%. I'm also looking forward to you become that part of the 3 to 5% and implement. Take action. That's most important. So that was a lack of all our earlier program. They did a course correction, not just to give you a training, not just give you a kind of information. We will also help you to implement this one. That is every day, next 100 days, we will give you 100-day mentoring program. So intensive mentoring, it is, you can choose one to be 30 minutes or 1 hour, 2 hours. Depends upon your convenience. It depends upon your vision, depends upon your plan you can have. We also have something called ADM champion. ADM champion of 100, ADM champion of 350, ADM champion of 500, ADM champion of 1000. You can choose. Based on that time, more number of time you do put it, our mentors will help you, our consultant will help you, our trainers will help you, and our social media influencers. We have a fantastic team of 100 people. Team is working with this project day and night. Last 30 days, they went through the intensive training from us to mentor you. They put a dedicated time in the pandemic time. So they're going to be with you. So next 30 minutes. And this program is completely free, right? 100% is free. You don't have to pay anything. For the 100 days of training of 10,000 minutes come from me personally next 100 days, inshallah, it's free of cost. There is no payment. Then next day, 30 minutes of the mentoring, the person will sit with you one-on-one at a Zoom or a Microsoft Team, or you want to hang out, whichever the platform you prefer to have a one-on-one, they spent with you 30 minutes absolutely free. So take this opportunity, do it. So this is the mentorship program you should do. So basically what will happen is we believe this 100 days of program happens. A lot of things will help change. The mentor's life will change, your life will change. Ultimately, we make a huge impact this 100 days of mentoring program, 100 minutes a day, and across the globe. So remember, this is a fantastic opportunity. We are not claiming this is the first time in the world because we never know. We searched online. I don't know anyone knows. Please type in the chat. You've seen something like this, so we can study that model. Otherwise, next time we will claim we did the first one, we did the second one. We studied a lot to understand other people, how they did it. 100 days of program with mentors, with spending a one-on-one, we could not find anywhere. So if it is not that we'll be the first, we never seen anything. So if you know any program, please tell us. We will study how the result is come. But we are looking forward to how people to succeed in this, and we also stand with an accountability. I think all of you know, it's not just check you implement. No, we have a start program. That I'll talk to you after some time when I talk to the ideas. Every strategy come with the stars where we give a guarantee it works. Now, this 1,000 plus mentees is go, and you make sure that you also spread this word. Not necessarily today they could not join. They can go and watch the record, the same ADM.QA. They can sign up and can they see the previous recorded one. Within 48 hours, we'll be uploading and editing and uploading it. They can see. And they had to go through later, but ask them to join tomorrow, except Friday. Every day, next 100 days, we are going to have this program. Okay. Now, this is the dates. So today, first October 8th, we complete 100 days. November 7th, we will complete your first 30 days. We'll see the result in the first 30 days time. Now, everybody, so here is, I spoke to technology and the situations now, single minded. All of us looking at this, make money online. So I know all of you are interested to make money online. That's the reason you are here, right? Yes or no? Now, how much money is there? So I want to make money. When I set a goal to you, $100 or $250 or $1,000, that may not be things which will really solve your issue. Some people say $100 per day, $3,000 is a great. Some people may not be. People are only making $10,000, $20,000. So how much money is there for you to can take it? I use the word take it. I'm not wanting you to create a money because money is there. I'll show you how much money is there in all. Now, how do you make money? That's exactly this 100 days program we are talking about. and who are making money. You can actually look at them and understand how they're making money, right? What strategies they're using to make money, and how exactly they're making money. So many people don't know how they're making money, right? So we are going to evaluate that one. Now, first of all, now you want $100 or $250 or $1,000 per day, or in a month you want $10,000. It's up to you how you look into that one. So how much money is there in this world? I don't know, have you thought about it? How much money is there in this world? We want a few various fraction of the money what's there in the world. So first of all, how much money is there? When you look at the world today, approximately estimated around 60 trillion US dollars is out there. $60 trillion out there in the world now. So we just wanted maybe a 0.0001% of that will change our life. Yes or no? We just wanted that. Now, the $60 trillion, you know how much money is there exists in a digital form. People think 50%, 25%, actually 91% is a digital money. So if you are in the world of a digital space, you have an opportunity to get a 91% of that one. So the opportunities online is much, much higher than the offline world. Many people think offline world is online only a segment. That segment holds 91%. You understand the size of the business what we have? And when you look at it is, in other words, $55 trillion. $55 trillion is there in the digital form. The moment you are online, you need to take money. I again use not make money. Take money from the $55 trillion because money already there. You have to go and take it. So that's exactly this 100 days we are going to talk about it. In addition to that, you also should know, if we count the transactions happening on a daily basis, it is, you know how much it is? On a daily basis, when you look at it, you can see it's a huge money, around $6.6 trillion per day is there. And in the year last year, it's a 2.4 quadrillion. I don't know how many of you know about this, how many zeros are there. There's a 1,000 trillion is 1 quadrillion. So 2.4 quadrillion money is there in the last year, 2009. You take entire world transactions. That's the money there. So now you think of something logically like this. We are part of the world population. We have 7.6 billion people. Out of that, 4.57 billion people use, around 59% of the people are online. Which means we all online people take out the digital money and equally divide. Or we decided to part of the economy, then all of us have potential to take part and get money of 1,440 per day. That you are part of the social media, you're getting information on the social media share, right? Just now, because you're part of the social media. But how many of you thought of taking money, making money from online? So if you are planning to take this 1,440 per day, that's all. And we are talking about how you take $100 per day. And you want to take $1,000, $1,000. This is an opportunity you have there. Now, when you look at this in the internet, now you think about this opportunity is there. Overall, we spoke about it. Now, where exactly on internet where I can find out this as well? First, the e-commerce segment. That's a major segment. You start from Amazon and Alibaba. You know, the moment online, we think about this people, around $1.8 trillion in the last year. Okay, and they grow every year 19%. So that's one major portion of the money. Now, when you look at YouTube as a part of a live, you're watching a YouTube live now. We spent a lot of time on a YouTube. Last year, 2019, YouTube paid 7.5 billion, not million, billion people to the people, to the people. People like you and me can make that one 7.5. In this, during the 100 days, one of the major program, I don't want you to miss this one. We will tell you a method. You take out the money from YouTube without being a YouTuber. You don't have to show your face on a YouTube. That's a method, a strategy. I want you to attend all the, anybody say they have a financial problem, tell them if you're ready to work at 2 to 4 hours, you can make money from YouTube. So this is one of the program we are going to do in the third week or a fourth week. You'll get a schedule from us on that. We'll get a notification from us. Okay. So YouTube part. So they give out a 7.5 billion. So can you get a small percentage of that? A small portion of that. That's money is there. They're giving out people like you and me. Millions of people are taking this money. Now, social media influencer, all of you know, that's recently came up when people are doing an amazing thing. Recently, the UAE made a condition, you have to own a company. Many of the social media influencers started making money. And because the transaction going up, government put a rule. You need to form a company to do this. But no, that's the way it's going. And they made 8 billion that last year. Okay, think about 8 billion they made it. Now, affiliate marketing, affiliate marketing, I think many people knows me in the industry market because I started affiliate marketing 20 years ago and I'm a part of affiliate industry. And I'm a passion. When you look at it, with biggest success in my life, I made money through affiliate marketing, which I'm going to share with you this Saturday onwards, various level, how I did it, how you can do it, what are the new plan, how this is happening. Now, point to be noted, last year, 6.4 billion US dollars is distributed to the affiliate marketers. And affiliate marketing, you don't even record a company. So most of the time, the people don't start an online business, they need to form a company. But here, without even a company, even especially like people who live in expat, like a Middle Eastern countries or other country, you need a sponsor or a local partner, and you need to invest a huge money to start an online business because you need a commercial license and payment gateway and regulatory aspects. I'm not talking about the people that are just selling through, illegally through Facebook, etc. I'm talking about genuine, legitimate business. You need investment, right? But affiliate marketing, majority of the part of the world, you just need an ID card or a KYC document, a passport copy is enough for you to start accepting money. So this is one of the things I recommend, and even I recommend this one. Even you lose the business. Business always comes with the word risk. The affiliate marketing you can plan such a way. Even 1 or 2 years you tried, you could not make money. Even you fail, you make money. I'll show you the strategy when you attend the next week. Even you fail it, still you make money. That's the beauty of the affiliate marketing. And this is one of the conferences I have been attending several years. Now, it's supposed to have it in July month, next month, sorry, this month, because of COVID-19, the Barcelona event is cancelled. And they have an event, every year they have it in Bangkok in December and July in Barcelona. Every year, when we go to the bank, we see the progress, how the people are making money, etc. Now, approximately around 2,000 people to 3,000 people attend this program. You can see their website. 50% of the attendees, not the speakers, I repeat, 50% of the attendees make more than $100,000 every month. Every month. That's the industry I'm talking about, affiliate marketing. You can go to the website and see. There's a screenshot of the website. You go to Affiliate World Asia, search in Google, you can see 50% attendees make over 100,000 each month. Okay, they are the participant. Few years ago, when I was attending, the qualification to be a speaker was $100,000. Now, the people learned from that speaker, and people who participants started making. And every year, the major across the globe, all the affiliate marketers are assembled. And it's an amazing thing. If you like to participate and understand more about affiliate industry, I strongly recommend for this event. Either you go to Barcelona or Bangkok. Let's see, borders get open, and hopefully, I'm very excited to have this December. Hopefully, inshallah, we'll have an opportunity. Borders will open. So, the lockdown will be relaxed. We are expecting to have that. Okay, I want you to go and visit this website and understand how that industry works on it. Now, my question is, I'm talking about a lot of money there. How many of you are really making $100 per day? Are we making $100 per day? Are we capable to make $100 a day? So when you look at that way, what we are talking about is we are going to show you a method. We are going to give you a strategy. We are going to give you technology. We are going to give you techniques and tactics to take out the money. I use the word again, take money from, because this YouTube anyway paying money. Why don't you take money? Affiliate marketing like Amazon, Alibaba, giving out billions of dollars. Why don't we take money? So this is exactly this point. It's not 100 days challenge. Because 100 days we say $100, that's not. But our program is not just $100. We are talking about ADM Champion 350. You can also plan for it. You can also plan for 1,000. So I want you to take a decision today itself. Think about it. Next 100 days, can you commit to it? Then be part of this one. Now you just compare with what you are doing and take it some time. How much time you're spending? Approximately you are working 8 hours, which is around 10 minutes. Around 1 hour, 2 hours will be there for us to go and come back. Think about it. 10 minutes to evaluate and think about how your routine working. So you're making approximately maybe around $10,000 or $3,000. You evaluate how many hours you're spending, and are you really making $100 per day? And comfort of your home, and do you have an opportunity, apart from anything else to do? So when you look at it as what we are talking about is, can you spend 300 minutes a day by learning all the things? Can you implement that is, and 10,000 minutes, average of 5 hours per home, from home can you spend with the computers, and we will show you a method to make $100 per day. That's exactly this program. So you need to take a decision of it. So how much money you can make in the online industry? Now, our question is, it's not can you take the $100? So will you take the $100? Anyone can take it. So if you can go to social media, you can also go to other places. You can go to Gmail, you can go to other sites, right? It's on there. If you know how to use a browser, how to use a search engine, you know this industry. And if you are ready to commit and do, it is this possible. So my question is can you? Actually, my question is, it's a will you. Okay, many people are saying, can you take it? Everyone is saying, can you take it? It's basically, we are talking about, will you take this part? Okay. Now, before we go ahead, this one, just wanted to spend some time here. Many of you maybe thinking about, is it possible $100? What the hell is this fellow is talking about? I want you to do a small exercise. I don't know, you have a pen and paper with you? So can you take a pen and paper with you if you have it? Take it. Okay? It's a paper. So I want you to open a fresh page, take a pen, and be ready, but don't write now. Please listen carefully. One, all of you know how to draw a circle, right? We know how to draw a circle, right? Okay, so you have a circle. So it's so simple. Now I'm going to give you a 30 seconds. Not start drawing now. Think about it. When I tell you, then you start, okay? So next 30 seconds, in a 30 seconds time, according to you, how many people, how many of you think it is, how many numbers of circle you can draw in 30 seconds time? 30 seconds time, how many circles? Can you type in a chat on that? How many you can do? According to you, just write guess. And you write the same figure. If it is 30, you write the 30, you write 40, you write 40. In 30 seconds, how many circles you'll be able to draw? Yeah, please. Write this first. Don't start drawing. You write number. What are you thinking? According to you. Don't Google it. How many you can draw? You think what you're capable of. Now, if you have done a number, write that number there first. Then I'm going to give you the time. I'll check the time, and I'll give you the time of a 30 seconds. You started drawing. Okay? Started drawing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, start now. Stop. Please stop. Okay, can you count now? For example, you are drawn like this. Now, when you count in 30 seconds, how many drawn? When you count, for example, usually this exercise I have been doing, this is one of the questions when the people come for interview, we used to ask. All the people who come to our, when they start working in our office, one of the first things that I used to ask is, because from this, we really, the person will have a realization, not for us, this we do. Now, I'll tell you the result. You'll have 3 possibilities are there. Possibility, most of you will be in this category. I want you to type your numbers. What you got it? What you thought, what you got it. For example, you thought 30, then you got 50. Put a 30/50. Okay? So put that in, please type it. So we can see how many of you got a result. Okay. Now 30, you thought about 30 and you got a 50. What does that mean? What is the one category? Some of the people will be, you thought about 30, you got 30. Some people not even got what you thought about. Okay. So we just analyze, it's like psychology test, large corporate companies uses to understand the people. So the 30, if you thought 30 or maybe 40 or you thought 50, but you draw more than 60, 70, which means you are capable, you are much more than capable what you are thinking. Your potential you are not aware. You are thinking you are only worth 30 or you are only 40, but you did 40, 50, 60, 70, which means you're much more capable. You have much more potential. You can do much better. So you yourself is taking a decision that is, I'm not worth it. So just think about it, your potential. Now, some of the cases, some few people might have done 30, you put a 30, you're at 40, you stop with 40. There's some people you are much more capable, but you're thinking is enough. Is enough, I'm happy, I may not be able to do much more, or you may not be trying about this one. There is another category of people, maybe you thought of 100 I can do, 200 I can. You are really ambitious, we are not reaching, but you need to work hard. You need to have a skill, you need to have methods. So this is the way, when you look at it, is $100 taking, it's money is that you are capability. So if you know about technology, if you know about social media, if you know about how to use a mobile application, you know about how to be part of the internet, you can take $100. Now, many people, when I come out of this program, so I added a few slides in this one. Many people ask me, okay, Sean, you're going to teach people, make $1,000 a day, $100 a day, $350. Tell me about your credibility. I just share you for that purpose. So when you look at it, it's last 20 years, I'm doing an online business. If I compile all the money which I made in the last 20 years, approximately around $32 million, $30 million. So if I divide by number of days, I'm making approximately 4,100 per day. You getting my point? So if I can do, you can also do. This is nothing special about me, but something special about the strategies that I use. This is the point I'm telling everyone. From a remote village in the southern part of India, which we not even got a technological education to me, and if I can make this, you can do much better. Some of you have lived in some of you still living in the richest part of the world, and you got a urban education, you got a fantastic parents, and you got a lot of resources with you, and you can do much better. You can do much better. This is nothing about me. That's a strategy. That exactly you need to go through, understand from our mentors. We use a different strategy. See, technologies are available in the market. Business opportunities are available in the market. What is more important? The strategies. So that's exactly we are going to share with you. So if you are ready to take $100 from the digital world or $1,000 from digital world, the strategies is the most important part. Now, when you look at it, it's a different businesses which I did it in different time. It's not you when you 20 years it took it. No, some of the business in 17 months in my Logic Wire program, over $27 million I made. And I also did various businesses, like I did a holiday package business. So some of you know from my profile, those who attend my workshop know the stories I share. Many of the businesses after starting, we understand so easy. Okay, so B2B bottle business, I made a 2.5 million. And even at Hyderabad Pearls, that's one of the best examples for an SEO I share with everyone, how you can rank in a Google first page. And just because of one keyword, this kind of a revenue we could make it. Okay, so think about how you can also do this one. And one of the best part of my life and one of the lazy part of my life is 2000 till 2014. So during that period, I got married, I got travel, I was doing consulting, with my iPad. That was my life. Even those periods, with a lot of traveling, with a lot of relaxed life, even I was making $300 per day. So you too can also make this method. So this is what is like. You look at it, just many people challenged me when my colleagues and we came out with a branding exercise with $100 per day, 100 days training program, 100 mentees from 100 countries. So that's what it shows. But you look at the people who are making money. So what kind of people are making money? You can see, of course, a lot of entrepreneurs making money. Whoever is starting in some kind of a business, they're making money online. Whether it's a corporate company or a startup company or a small and medium company, they're making money. You don't know. But now they're going through an issue, but those who are digitalizing, they're adapting, they will survive. Your business is a retail, you are a fantastic location, you don't survive. You need a location. That's a punch word of the retail, changing now to traffic to your website. You need to have a social media, you need to have a website, you need to have a landing page, you need to have funnel, you need to have a mobile application, people to come to your shop and do online shop to make money. So you need to adapt. This is a program, especially the 4th week of this month. We will be dealing with how you can convert your existing business to online business. Okay, your existing business is going online. That's the most important part. Will be so are into already a business. You are into retail, or you are in any kinds of business. Please join. Or you are also asked. The entrepreneurs, or neighbor entrepreneurs, the friend as an entrepreneur, the relatives as an entrepreneur. They're going through a tough time, because they have a lot of expenditure to cover. They're not able to close it. They have a stock, and they have an employee to take care, and so many things, right? And they need help from us. So please, even I always request my mentors team, and I'm also requesting the people who are participating in this program, ask them to attend this program. It comes to you free. There is nothing money you have to pay. You, from comfort of your home, you attend this program and understand how you can take your existing business online. Okay. Now, a lot of professionals, definitely you can be part of a various organizations, entrepreneurs, and making money. Now, most important when you look into, all the professionals also do part-time and full-time in a digital space. Whether a teacher or a doctors or engineers or different types of works of the people, they do part-time, full-time, or their profession they started doing. Many of the time, this is a COVID-19 time, many people are at home, they started. That's the reason many of the sites like Upwork and Fiverr started doing fantastic, because the companies wanted to outsource, this wanted to do. So a lot of professionals even become a part-time with that one. Okay. And of course, the self-employed people are amazing things. So we talk about a different idea about how you can be your own, like a freelancers or small business owners and drop shipping, consulting activities, drop service, etc. We do it as. Now you will also look for investors. Many people are doing a fantastic job, but they have a lot of money. They go and keep in the bank. They know it's not worth keeping in the bank, even not safe now, right? Not only the worth, now your inflation and the versus the interest you get it, even you take an interest, it's not worth. Your money has no value if you keep it in the bank, all of you know. And now it's not safe. No, we don't know now how many banks are going to collapse. How many banks will have a restriction to take out the money? So, and the bank is not our friend. You be careful on even you keep your money. So now you should look at to invest in the digital assets. So that's a place people make money. Digital assets are so domain names can be your crypto, can be your digital blockchain places, social media profiles, and make an investment in the digital asset, and it's going to grow exponentially. That's an important part. Even there are thousands and thousands of stories. Homemakers is making money. Students is they're doing a fantastic job. The millennials, it's so easy for them to start an online businesses because they live with that, right? Now, how exactly they are making money? That's a question most of us are asking. How exactly they're making money? And how do we understand this online business model? So if you want to understand online business, I want you to write this one in your book or your notes now. Okay? It is strategy, organization, and technology. And that is a most important part of the business part. Okay, I want you to write down that is this three things you're going to learn. So think about always when you start a business, to understand online business, if you can understand these three things is more than enough. Strategy, organization, and technology. This three part. So technology, you don't have to spend much time, and because it is there, many people are specialized. You just avail that program. Okay. The organization, if you're affiliate marketing, you just need a KYC document. If you are setting up a startup company, you're setting up an offshore company, you don't require a company to start from your place. I'll talk to you about how you register a company in other part of the world with much lesser cost. And you can also understand the strategies. That's the most important. That's the reason maybe 50% of our time we'll be spending with you. The rest part, 50% of the whole program is about the strategy part. Okay. Now, you can also do something on a modeling principle, which we'll be talking to you tomorrow in detail. So before that, I want you to start with something called two-step approach, starting a successful internet business. If you want to start an online business, there is a two-step approach. And what is this? Approach one, choosing the right internet business model. The right is based on you. The right internet business model for you depends upon the skills, knowledge, experience you have. Depends upon the plan you have, depends on the ambition you have, depends upon the self-esteem, depends on the branding you wanted, so depends upon the comfort you wanted, depends on the capital investment you wanted to invest. You want to start $100, you want $500, $1,000, $10,000, or you want to raise a capital. That's one of the things we cover in the third week of this month. Now, how you raise a capital for your business, how you get funding on a venture capital, how you get an angel funding, how you get a crowdfunding. In fact, during the 100 days, we are even doing one crowdfunding campaign, where $10,000, how you raised to start your business, and government grants, and financial good starting. All this method you can choose to do online business as well. Okay. Now, second part, step two approach is a promotion of that business model. You set up a website, nobody coming to that website, there's no point. You set up a fantastic landing page, nobody coming there. You have a fantastic funnel, but nobody coming, there's no point. So you need to have a second part is very important. During this 100 days, we are going to speak to you 100 methods of people reaching your website, 100 method of a promotional method, 100 method we'll be discussing with you, and how you promote your website, etc. In that 25 methods, we are going to implement together. Okay. So this is what exactly this during the 100 days we are going to do. So 100 business models and 100 business ideas. Okay, and 100 strategies. And in that 35 different business models we evolve in the beginning itself. 35 different business models. 100 business models we cover during the 100 days, but 35 business model in the first itself we'll cover. Today, tomorrow, and day after we'll complete the 35 different business models. Because you can choose the business model, you can think about it before we could start doing a promotions. And then another latest part, we'll also cover another 65 model. There's some of the business models you can actually choose, and there's something called a star mark. I'll come to you that a bit later. So when the star is there, we have an extra support to give you on that one. Now, when you say what exactly a business model, now there are different business models. The moment you say online business, suddenly come to us the product selling model, right? And, like an Amazon doing. That's the most common model we have. Then we have service providing model, like maybe an Expedia, like an Uber, like various services they provide, right? So that's one of the business model. And you can look at this two models is the largest in the world now, right? Amazon, they own everything, a kind of a thing, Jeff Bezos is going to be almost going to be the first trillionaire in the world. And he started with the 250 books, and today you look at it, how that company gone. And now he is setting up companies in another planet. You go look at the Amazon space program. You can see how he is fulfilling his dreams and vision he had. And like this company, like Uber, the story of the Uber, without even owning a single taxi, they become the largest taxi company in the world. So this is the model they use, a service model. So you also think about this model, how it's suitable or not. And another most common is a marketplace model, right? And Amazon Alibaba has a marketplace model. Different other sites, do fantastic thing like Etsy, you kind of in a marketplace part. Then we have another common thing called software as a service model. So I'm just going all of this one, but we evaluate later. So just I want to have a 35 business model idea. Then each one we are going to dive. Some of the thing I'll also share with you as an idea, so it make more sense to you. So there's a star mark comes in, then I'll explain to you that as an idea. I'll share with you one business idea today, and during the 100 days, we do that one as well. Okay. Now, during the 100 days, we cover here 100 business models, 100 ideas. Some days we'll have 2 or 3 business ideas, sometimes 1 idea. So that's where we schedule this one. Then there is a mobile app based in the program, like mobile app based. We can have a business model, various business we use, including WhatsApp, etc. Now, I just before talking, when I talk about the business model, many people ask an issue. Hey, this is a very tough. He talked about a management language. No, I'm talking about a very, very simple thing. And you can also do the same. An example I tell you this I have been talking to different people about how simple people do businesses. Okay, how it is not that great thing. You need to have a lot of blue ocean strategies and plan. No, simple. There are even people has a hobbies they make money. Think about this business model. A lady from US with a pseudonym called Dr. Alan Francis. Her name is Cindy Cashman. She is selling a book. Book's name, 7 Words Actually Changed Her Life. Everything men know about women. With a pseudonym, it's a pen name. With an investment of $3,000, she started this business. And each book she sells for $4.9 million. Okay? Now, when this one, what is the idea behind this one? So according to you, think about who will buy this book. When you look at everything men know about women. When I saw this first time that caption, yes, definitely I should buy it. Why? I should know about, what they know about us, right? And many of the females actually bought it because they say we never understand these men. So let me understand what's So that's a very catchy, these 7 words are very, very attractive headline. Now, business point of view, that's an idea, right? That's how she implemented it with the website, $3,000, and cost was $4.99, and she sold over 1 million copies. I'm talking about 5 years ago. I think recently, one of my friend and the founder of the Monday Books, Miss Naila, she messaged me, hey, still people are buying this book. Okay. 5 years ago, the story actually I put in my presentation. I tell everyone, even you don't have to be a genius to make money. Even your hobby, your interest, you want to make fun. Through a hobby, you can actually make money. Now, think about it. It's $5, 1 million. Approximately 4.99. That is, she made approximately $5 million with one single book with an investment of $3,000. Okay, so this is an example. This is a real case study. We are going to evaluate this is how she attracted the traffic, how she came out with this idea, and we will evaluate this as a case study after a few days later. Now, at the moment you look at this, what exactly this one? How to make a $1 million with one book or with the $3,000 investment? What exactly is this idea about it? This idea, this book is actually an empty book. Nothing is there because men know nothing about women. That's exactly there. It's a fun. And who bought this book? The maximum time the books is actually bought over by when the people happen, the breakup happens. This is given as a breakup gift, or a what do you call it, or a maybe the divorce happens, separation happens. They gift them, saying that, hey, you don't know how to treat a woman. That's the way it's all. And they repeatedly bought. You know why? Repeatedly breakup happens. Okay, so this is even the people today. Even the books is actually saying that. As I told you, still people are buying this book. It's an empty book. It's a simple idea. And this book you're seeing, it's a hard copy of the book. So you give a downloadable one. This has an extra for $10 you have to pay for a packing. Okay, but this is an idea when people do. So it's not about setting up a huge, large corporate or a startup. Even from home with your own business, you can do that one. So with this, I'll start talking to you the first idea of during the 100 days. So as I mentioned, we'll have a 100 idea you can choose for you to start with. Okay, so what is the first idea? Okay, I want you to take a pen and paper and note down. And all of you know, there is something called a mastermind chat group. You can have questions. You can ask us the questions, because if you wanted to choose this as a business model and business idea, you can ask. So 8:45 to 9:45, we have a mastermind chat group, which is I'll personally answer, my colleagues and Maya answer all the questions. And all of you are welcome. Now today, all of you can join in that. I personally welcome all of you to join. After our 100 minutes of presentation, you can join there for a Q&A. So you can ask the questions from there. So idea number one, I'd like to share with you. We recommend, so you remember this point, now future we only put a star, it means we recommend to start this business model, okay? Which we also put a double star, which means we guarantee you $100 you can make with this one. So that's the way our mentors will work with you. So ADM recommends, and the guarantee of $100 if you choose this idea. So please pay attention. Please take out all the questions, understand about it. You can think about this, how to work on it. So this model is, when you look at it, is you can do so many things. Now, people, wanted something. That's people's mind comes. I have to sell something. So the reason I'm sharing with you first idea is, when I say you don't have to sell it, people are not going to believe it. But the actually fact is, you don't have to sell it, because without selling, you can make money. But now, because you already preconceived notion, you have a prejudice about, hey, without selling, how do I make money? So we'll start with what you are already convinced about. That is actually selling online. So there is a physical products and a downloadable products across the globe. Yes or no? Physical products and downloadable products. Physical products is available offline and online. Downloadable products only available online. You can't get offline. So you have more opportunity online. Okay. Now, so when you look at the download, what are the downloadable products as part of our life? We have various products like articles, audios, ebooks, graphics, scripts, reports, softwares, templates, themes, tutorials, and videos. These are downloadable products we use on a daily basis. We download articles, we download themes, we download videos, tutorials, even sometimes use a template and audios. And all the things is a part of our life. When you do this one, even you download free, somebody's making money. I repeat, even you're downloading it free, somebody's making money. Okay, that's a secret. So we'll see how that business model is working. Before I'm going to talk to you, because it's a very simple business model, very easy business model. Even tonight you can start. But I don't recommend you to jump and start, because there is a strategy part you have to discuss about. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you one before I talk to you, because you never knew this easy it is to start. But point to be noted, it must have some benefits to the people. You're giving a video to someone, it has a benefit. You're giving a software to the people, it should have a benefit. If you're giving a template, it should have benefit, right? So benefits, what's the benefit you're offering, or what the problem you're solving? That's exactly an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is the person who solves the problems, right? The people's problem. And if somebody start a grocery shop, he's solving the problem of the grocery availability in this market, right? This is exactly what we should do. So benefit. So what kind of a benefit you offer with this product? Now I'll tell you. So before you jump, how I looked into the digital products. I never knew something called digital products exist. Now, when I was selling computers, around 15, 20 years ago, I was selling computers. That's one of the first businesses I started. And, we go and meet many people on a daily basis, go to conferences, go to exhibitions, and meet people and get the business card. So when you come back to the office, maybe in the conferences and expos and exhibitions, even at the meeting place, we have get a card. Then we have something called business card album, right? This business card album, that we keep the card intact, maybe around 300, 400 cards intact. So usually when you go for a conference of 2 days a weekend, or a training program of 2 days, or in the meetings, you get 50, 100, 300, 500. So the business card gets filled, filled faster. So what happens is it's become a big issue. In my table, it's growing taller than me. Then I asked my colleagues, wait, what we do? And she said, okay, we'll put inside, the problem is again, you go back and check it, you will not find that business card properly again. So it's becoming a problem. That's the time. Google is not, Yahoo is a search engine. Yahoo and Google work together at that time. You search in Yahoo, you get a Google result. That was the way it was working. So I searched in Yahoo, how do we address this issue? So I got an answer. I went to that website. In that website, it says, you get this software. There's a software, you download the software, and you can scan your business card, it will become automatically an Excel sheet. I like the idea. I downloaded that for $9.99. Downloaded, and I asked my colleagues to do, and within a week, we solved this problem. No more business card album on my table. Plus, entire data, I'm not talking today, okay? I'm talking 10, 15 years ago, entire data on Excel sheet. You don't have a Google like this. You don't have a directories, online directories like this. You don't have a remarketing over social media. You don't have a lead generation plan. You don't have a lead system there, okay? So that's the time the physical directories or a telephonic directory, these are the only source of the contact. So contacts were very, very important. So this which are getting, for me, it's kind of an aha feeling. Why? Because you get a name, email ID, phone number, address, city, but state-wise, province-wise, country-wise, industry-wise, we have the system, right? So this was an amazing thing which I got. That's a benefit I got. So within a few weeks later, I went back to the site and said thank you to that the owner of the website. I mean, the person who was is communicating with me. Then this communication extended to Yahoo Messenger. Yahoo, that's what like today WhatsApp what we use. Those who know the Yahoo Messenger was an exciting thing. So Yahoo Messenger. During my chatting, I was thinking this website is a software company because I bought a software. During my discussion, what I discovered is the person who running this website is not even know little part of the technology. There was a retired school teacher in US running this business. Then my chat, I asked her, how you got this product? Then she used the word. That's the first time I heard the word called private label. She said, it's a private label product. It's not my product, it's a private label product. So if you're planning to do an online business, this is my point. If you're planning to do a digital business, you want to make a 100% margin. I repeat, 100% margin. You buy for 100, you sell for 200, you get 200 profit, not 100 profit. Okay, I'll tell you how it is. Now, how do you sell this digital products? Let's come to the promotion part. But how do you set up this business? So how do you get these products? Now, the lady, the retired school teacher from the US is talking to me something about a private label. The first time I heard about a private label. The private label product is, you can have a product your own by the company who provided that products. So what he did from a software company, she brought this software as a private label from a software company with a $300. Now she become the owner and she can decide what price she can sell it and what kind of offer she have to get it, or any modification required, what are the name of the software, what are the price of the software, what are the look and feel of the software, brand of the software, and IP of the product, the intellectual property rights of the software, and the copyright of this, everything she holds. And she is the owner of that software. So this is the way private label works. You bought the $300 you bought once, you can take it as a manufacturing cost or a production cost. After that, the manufacturer or production company has no right on it. It's become the teacher can sell it anytime. When I bought for $9.99, she made 100% profit. So even to recover her money, she just wanted to sell it around 30, right? Then she recovered her $300. After that, every software she sells, she make 100% margin. She don't have to pay any money. So that's the beauty of a private label products. The private label products are available for all kinds of, you want books, you want videos, you want a script, you want anything, any digital products you want, it's private label is available. And it's an amazing thing. And cheap, faster, and 100% margin. That's exactly the reason I want you to look into this opportunity. People are going to use the devices. People wanted information on an immediate basis. So you use this one, even it can be big. Even you want to do have passion. You have anything you want to do something. Maybe you're a fitness enthusiast. You wanted to show some of the exercise. Like you want to do in a yoga classes. So yoga classes, you wanted to come out of the books to think about it. You wanted to come out of the books. So what do you do for a yoga book? Now think about it, you write a book. So when you're writing a yoga book, there's a problem. You cannot copy others, right? So many people know you learn a yoga usually from other books and other methods, so you cannot copy, there's an issue. So you cannot copy other yoga books. Plus, most of the asanas, most of the exercise methods, you need to demonstrate with a picture or a model. You need a model, and you need a photo shoot, you need a video shoot. Then you design it. Then to come out on a book of a yoga, it may take around 200 to maybe 200. Sorry, maybe it's around 2 months time to do all this thing, 1 or 2 months time. Plus, you may also have to spend maybe $1,000 to $2,000 to set up a kind of a book like this, a design book. It depends on where you are. It come out. The same thing if you go for private label for $100, $150 you get online. That's it. And you can have that book. You can tonight you can have a private label product. Go to online, yoga, private label yoga ebook. You get a product. Private label, reducing tummy exercise of the on a video on a private level. That's one of the things. Many other people across the globe look for one of the keyword is that how to flatten my belly, right? Another thing is many other people search is how to reduce a weight without doing exercise and compromise on a food, or without doing a diet. This is what the people wanted. So this people buy this kind of stuff, okay? Because they wanted a simple solution. So they buy $10, $1, $2. As you know, people also buy templates. People also buy audios. People also buy many other things now, audios to mix with various products, mix with various other files. They need so all the scripts, everything is available on a private level. You can have that, and you can get it, and you are copyright protected. You decide, what price to sell it. Even you want a modification, you can do that. Now, those who are listening first time on a private level, you'll have a lot of questions. I'll answer all these questions when in our mastermind chat room, 8:45, 9:15, I'll answer. Please note on all your questions. You may ask that one. Now, another thing is a master reseller right. What exactly a master reseller right? So, master reseller right is compared to private level products, you own it, but a master reseller, you don't own a product. But sometimes the entire margin belongs to you. Sometimes you sell it, only give us a 1%, 99% is yours. But you cannot modify the product. We cannot change the product. You don't become the owner of the product. But amazing products are there like a master reseller product. And it's a good one, but not as good as private label products, because of private label, you can have everything with you. Master reseller right, you are not the owner, someone else is the owner. You have one country or maybe 2 years, you are the owner. So usually the good, much patented products they give you, they don't bother about how much you are selling. You may sell a 1 million copy, still they charge you only $100 or $200. Every year you pay this rest is yours. This is called master reseller right. Then there is another thing called reseller right. This is a very common. Any website if you go, the footer of the website you can see reseller opportunity. You sign up with them, you sell the product, you get a percentage of commission, maybe a margin or markup you get it. So this is another one. Another thing is a very important thing is giveaway rights. This is one of the things you will have, especially the people as a newbies, which I'm targeting. This idea was number one. I want you to more simplify this. I know some of you may be knowing about how you make money with the giveaway, but I would like you to look into the newbies, a person who's never introduced to this method, and how they make money with that. So giveaway right is one of the best thing is, when you look at the giveaway right is one of the best model. Why? Because now online people wanted everything instant free. Now, for example, I'll tell you now, if I say to you, okay, after the program, whatever I'm speaking to you, this comes to you free. As you know, you log into ADM.q, you can download the all notes. The PDF file will be there. You can download, you can refer, lifelong it's there. And you expect that to be free, right? It is basically somebody say, I'll send you a link, go through the document, you go through that PowerPoint. We expect usually online it's free. The moment someone you're trying to download a PDF, you're asking money. Oh, it's not free. That's the first question comes to your mind, because we have an habit, already got it, already programmed. Oh, it's a free. Now, the same thing in a physical world, you think about it. If I stand in front of an office or maybe a 300-page book or a 400-page book, instead of downloadable product, a physical book. Then I'm trying to distribute that book. When I'm trying to distribute that book, and people will not buy from me. Why? Because he lost money after that. Normally the books are sold, right? Even if it's a free, people ask what the catch? What's the catch? Okay. And even some other countries like Qatar, you cannot do this business. You cannot distribute books like this. That's restricted. So even giving away, even it's just a challenge. But online it's a free. It's easy for you. Yes or no? Now, when giving away, customer is not paying, but you get paid. Okay. So please listen to this how it works on it. So most of the products you get a giveaway right, and you get paid even they're not paying. For example, you might have seen downloaded so many apps, so many applications, so many plugins, so many add-ons, and so many widgets. You might have downloaded free. Someone else is making money. And there are people who make multiple times money, not one time. Okay? Do you know why it is? Now, it is an example. I'll tell you, for example, now, okay, let's say, now somebody from home making a cake. Okay? Now, maybe that homemaker, or she wanted to come out more on a creatively, more on how to best I can make like a honey cake. How do I make a honey cake from home? Now, she's now looking online, she's looking at this and downloading it. It's okay, honey cake, there's a PDF file. She downloaded, and she read about this methods and methods. Okay. Then that method says that if you want to come with a good shape, this one of the product, taking part of this is important. What's that? What you call for that? That equipment. This gun, if you buy, then you could get a good shape, and this can be bought from this website. Okay, so she's reading a book, and she normally we have a tendency to trust more about the books instead of an advertisement, right? So basically, this book is sponsored by that company. Then an example. It's not a typical. There are a lot of other examples. A lot of other models. Then it's example. I simplified the people who are not familiar with the giveaway, how to make money. Okay. Other couple of examples when you look into. Now you can see so many of the softwares that comes to you free, and you start using, and it's free. But when you start becoming very familiar with that, or maybe a number of users, or number of options, number of features, later you want to do more features, they will ask upgraded version. It's called freemium. That's one of the strategies you should use, called freemium. Free and a premium. Freemium. Okay. So freemium, you can there is another method. So you got free. People started using. When they buy in future, you can again pay. So first you got paid. You got a small money, maybe $1, $2, $3 for a freely somebody downloaded. But when they download per month $9 or a $10 or a $25 or $100, you get a 50% or 25%, not one time, continuous. So one time when you get a free, you get paid. Now when the person is downloading again and using every month, because most of the companies is monthly charges or annual charges. So every time you get it. So that's a wonderful thing about it. Okay. So think about it. This is an amazing opportunity. You have various kinds of products, and based on your passion, interest, and you can think about it. But first thing I want you to think about the benefits you offer for these products, like articles, audios, books, graphics, reports, scripts, softwares, template, themes, tutorials, and videos. All these things are a great opportunity in front of us. Think about a benefit and which model. The benefit, if the benefit is not there, people are not going to buy. And even after 15 years later, I'm talking to you about the software which I bought for $9.99, because that's the moment it solved my the business card issue, right? It has a huge value, so it's an important one. Okay. Now, so this 4 method, you can have a downloadable products, a private label, master reseller, reseller, right? Giveaway. I know you will have a lot of questions, so you note down that questions, and we will take that questions in the mastermind chat time. Okay. Now, when you look at it, is why this profit is very high with the ebooks. First is when you compare with the compare with the physical books. You're a writer. You write. Some publisher company publish that book, and there's a logistical expenditure, printing expenditure, and you hardly get a 5%, 7%, 10% as a royalty. You as an author, or you as a writer. Where publishing company, distribution company, and the retailer get a maximum share of it. Now, this is you publish your own book. Yes, you can self-publish, and you have a 100% margin. You can also publish through an Amazon. So they charge 15%, 85% is yours. So you can have a different models, even for a private book. Now, Private label, it's up completely up to you. You want to say that you own the book, or you want to be the author, or you can also do modification. But maybe out of the 200, 300 pages, you want to do 25 books and 30 pages that you can do yourself. Okay, so you can also have a different platforms for selling this entire thing automated. So one of the programs, the clarity of our this mentored learning is an important part. Same time, we are giving a lot of importance for automation. And second one is a non-technical person. So that is exactly during this 100 days I'm going to prove to you. We don't require any coder, a programmer, not developer to run an online business. From my experience, I tell you, many times I thought, okay, people don't know coding, people don't know programming, so we need to help us a different kind of a platform. Then usually the problem is the majority of the top platform. Also, sometimes you're dependent on the developers and designers. Now, especially there's many of the newbies, especially you are jumping to the new entrepreneur. You find an excuse in others not to do business. I know that's why one of my mentor, initial stage, 15 years ago, he told me, Chan, the reality of the fact is people find an excuse not to succeed. People are scared to successful. So when I could not believe it, then he told me, Chan, you 25 years later you come, then you will change your opinion. Because of course he was a very wisdom with a 65-year-old that time, now 80 plus. So even 10 years later, I went back to him and told him, yes, I realized it. You also realize it. People find an excuse not to do. They'll have a fantastic thing, but what is not there, they look into. So many people told me an excuse, I want to do online business, but I don't know about technology. You know about social media, you know about YouTube, you know about email, you know about blogging, you can make money. As simple as that. But you need to put an effort. When you went for a social media, you try to understand how the social media work. You know how to create a page, you know how to share, how to add, how to do comment, how to do algorithm works on it, and how you make a board, how you can rank it faster, how you use a meta title, how you do this, you put an effort, and you try to understand and you communicate it. Many people watch. You ask the people to, please click a bell icon. You ask the people, right? You ask the people to do that for you. So that which is not required on online business. No, so actually, I am not in a person to physical, asking, a person to asking a bell icon. Because it's a kind of a sales. Instead, people should feel it is they should do well. They should subscribe. So the strategies are during the next 100 days. We are going to talk about instead of you are going to the customers, people come to you. That makes money. I tried in both method. I like the first method. Which one you like to tell me? You would like to go to the customers or a customer coming to you? Which one you like the best? Obviously, the first one is the best, where your conversions are more constructive. You have more sales and repeatedly they buy, and it is possible. Think about something. Hundreds and thousands and millions of people are looking for various products and services on a daily basis on Google. And you go to first page, you go search on Google, 95% of the time, the first page result, you click and you trust that and you buy that. It's not. So think about you rank about that product, your ranking and your website is there in the Google first page. So people comes to you. So when I spoke to you about the Hyderabadi pearls, how they are made money, so one single keyword I ranked in the Google first page. That's enough. Original Hyderabadi pearls. So the people searching for original Hyderabadi pearls, they were coming to my website. My job is only to source the product and test it. So that's what I'm talking about. Instead of you're going. So even you are doing in a social media, hey, like me or share with me or comment for it and bell icon, you are much more skillful to do an online business. If you can, for your knowledge, for your branding, your image purpose, your self-esteem purpose, your popularity purpose, if you can do that effort, same effort, or half of the effort is enough for you to make money. But you need to look into that. That exactly we are going to talk to this 100 days time. If you can do that, you can actually make money. Not $100, much more than you can make it. But you need to focus on it. Where are you focusing on a famous? You want to become popular. You want to have likes. You want to show to the neighbors, hey, I have more likes than her. I have this many followers. But here you have to focus. You want to make money. Then you make money. Then you make a famous hero. When you become famous, actually you can make money, like a social media influencer. You have 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, become a social media influencer. That's exactly in the first week of August, we'll be discussing about how you can become a social media influencer. We have our own social media platform. Hope you know that, connecting between brand and the companies and the social media influencers. I'm talking about celebrities. I'm not talking about social media influencers. I'm talking about micro level, nano influencers, micro influencers. or a macro influencer that you can make money on it. Okay, so come back to the platforms. So where you don't require to be a technocrat, you don't require to be to know about HTML, you don't require to be coding, you don't require to be a web developer. Everything is now a non-technical person can handle. So during this 100 days, the ideas which I'm sharing, everyone, the strategies which I'll be sharing with you, anyone, it is you don't know coding, still you can. If you know coding and programming, it's a cakewalk for you. You should be jumping. You know that. So you need to talk to the programmers. You need to talk to the developers. You talk to them about the business aspect. Check them where they're hosting. Can you host my website? Can you do a domain registration for me? Have you seen a Facebook or psychographics and demographics file? They're not seen it. So they're not seeing it. They're not looking to. They're not focused on that aspect. They develop a good one, but hosting is done by the entrepreneur of that office. You understand that point? So you ask them. Now, can you define the psychographic and the demographics of my clients? They will not be able to, because they're not looking really customers. They're looking at what they're doing. So there's a huge difference. So here is my point. Here is we will not give you any excuses occasion. People, I'm really, when people say, sir, I know this works, but I'm not finding a time. Then I say to the people, that's exactly the reason you have to start an online business, because you have to look at a time. Another place you spend 8 to 10 hours, you get 5 hours more than that income. So you have another 3 to 4 hours of quality time to spend with your family or whatever you want to do. So you need to think about doing it online. And COVID-19 time, you don't have an excuse for that. Yes or no? So here you think about very thing, many things you can do, unlimited way, digital products you can do. And people do an amazing thing, people see that free and people buy that one, right? So you can offer unlimited products, unlimited books, unlimited videos, and everything you can do that way. And you also get a different dashboard and product management SEO, and then you can do yourself everything on it, everything automation. So one of the things which I talked to you after talking to 2 to 3 ideas, how you automate your business. Well, that's what a point I was saying earlier. People are looking for less money, less work, and making more money. The hard work, people say I do smart work. According to me, hard work and smart work. Smart work is the substance of the hard work, not the substitute. You need to put an effort. You need to have it. But still, you can use the tools. Thousands of people come to your website. Thousands of people come to your social media. Sometimes you can use the tools to do that one, like an email marketing, like predefined emails, auto responses. You can start doing it, and you can build your own brand, and you can show to the people and do an ebook store, and you can have you can completely create on an 100% profit. You can take it once you set up. You can have a 100% profit making, and profit you're not sharing with anyone unless you want to do, like you can have an affiliate marketing. Now, or you wanted to keep it at 100%, keep it with you, and you do the promotion activity. And you can also use various automation tools for people to come to your website, and even you can have a payment gateway even without you forming a company. You can receive the money through various methods. So set a goal if you would like to do this kind of a thing, and plan it is on. And this model, 100 days challenge, is the first idea which I shared with you today, and it's the journey you start. The first idea, think about it. And this one, actually, we also recommended 2-star. And I told you this 2-star. The 2-star we recommend, and we help you to achieve that one. And even you can not only 100. If there are some business model we tell you, okay, if this business model you can grow up to $100 per month. That's the range. Now, if you want to be a champion in this 130 days, why 130 days? After 100 days, the next 30 days, actually you can actually implement and make money, and our mentors are with you. So you wanted to do the champion of 1,000, champion of 500, champion of 350, champion of 1,100, and we are going to celebrate this. By the end of our program, if you ask me, October 28th to 31 of this year, inshallah, we hope the things will be better. Now, pandemic will issue that lockdown will be relaxed. As per the government in Qatar now, September onwards, we can have a wedding. So in that case, we are not postponing the event which we scheduled before the lockdown. That's October 28th to 31st. And we'd like to welcome all of you. If the borders are open, flights are available, things are normal, we welcome you to come and participate in the celebration of 28th, which we have. And we also, if not that, you'll be virtually joining us like this. So this you plan now, 4 months from now. Just think about it, how you can work on it in this situation. That's what exactly this program we provide you with. Now, in this itself, what we recommend is you actually club with another model called affiliate model, which I'm going to talk to you in detail on Saturday. So The combination of the affiliate and downloadable, and with a landing page and with a funnel with automation tool is an amazing model. Okay, this combination makes a fantastic business. If you're planning for to become a champion of 1,000, that's the thing you should be looking into. So this is we'll discuss in detail on a Saturday. Then we combine these two models together. How you do? So you can do two models at a time. So it's an amazing thing is online. You should be able to do. Now you can also have various other businesses. Now like selective shopping. It can another business model you can have. This also can be integrated with this model. So we will discuss in detail on that one. Okay. And in these businesses also, usually people also connect with this. Now I'm going ahead with another business models and the classified business model. I think tomorrow we will continue the business model aspect. So today, all of you put in your notes. Point number one, the major points which I discussed with you. Two steps. Step number one, identifying the business model and identifying the method of your promoting. So we have 100 models to discuss with you. Today I shared with you few around 5 to 6 model and one business idea. Like that, we have 100 business ideas for the next 100 days. And for this to promote, we also share with you 100 strategies. So strategies will start Monday, Tuesday onward. So once you understand the business model, how you get a people to buy that, how the people come to you. So when you come as strategy number one, strategy number two, it comes like this, which I shared with you, the idea. Now, I would like to all of you to do a kind of a review program, a review of that. I think some of them already we sent out an email. Those who are attending the first day, today starting first day, but you are not attended any of our earlier events, you can go and do a review about us, about our 100 days challenge, what we spoke about today. You can do summary of the program, what your agenda is, and we welcome you to review that is, and as a kind of a feedback on a social media, you do on a YouTube, or you do on a Instagram, or you want to do whichever you want, or you want to do blog, please do. We recommend you, and we recognize you the best reviews, best review summary, and that we take it as a feedback. Those who are not joining in the mastermind group, you may not be able to give us the feedback. The mastermind group who are joining, I think most of you today, I think the next 3 days, all of you can join the mastermind group. And the mastermind group, we will be discussing one-on-one interaction. You can ask questions, you can type a question. My colleague will read out and answer. You can see. We also welcome you the other comments and other suggestions, anything. I believe all of you are comfortable to attend today. You have a loud and clear, and no videos issue, no interruption issues, and you are easy to log in. Any issues, you talk to the mentors. Tomorrow, the mentors will be with you 30 minutes time. Utilize that one. It's important to understand. You may not be able to put the question even in the mastermind chat group. You can ask them. The mentors went through an intensive training from us, and they continue doing a training. And we have amazing mentors from different part of the world, different qualification, different core competence. They given when the moment our team shared with this idea of helping the enterprises and the professional across the globe through 100 days of a digital mastery program, they are the people who took the energy. They are the people who motivated us. They are the people who inspired us to do that one. I know every day they were going through, and they are amazing. So you can start talking to them. They will help you. They will help you to taking action. The only thing you should do. They help you on understanding strategy. Even you don't know sometimes basics. Some of the words which I spoke to you today, the terminology new to you, they'll help you. Make sure that is you utilize that 30 minutes. And that's free for you. You don't have to pay. Absolutely free. You fix that 30 minutes. There, we have every 10 mentees, we have one mentor. So that's a ratio. So please respect their time. So you honor the time. Make sure that is the time you fix it. They know their time is very valuable. Apart from that, on a daily basis, they have to attend our training program as well. So they have a very busy schedule. So please respect and please do that timing and attend that timing and take out the maximum next 100 days. Every day, 30 minutes, a person with you. You want them as a buddy, there is an option. You can also talk to them. You talk to the consultant or the trainers. Now, you want any special training, you can talk to the mentees, to the mentors, and they will arrange a training. So we have a team. It's a teamwork that every mentor can assign to a coach and trainer. He will train you some of the technologies or some of the thing which you wanted to implement in a strategy. And we also have a consultant. You want any strategical decision. There's around 10 to 15 internet business consultants working with us. They are going to also help you. And this, you can take it. You can see the entire thing is how much time you can spend with them. You can do that. Okay. So with this, actually, we are going to end the first day of the 100 days, 100-minute session. Okay. Now, thank you so much, all of you, for coming and tuning in time and taking a chance. You never knew what kind of a program is this. I believe it's your expectation. I believe the best I could share with you. Next 100 is going to be amazing. I'm really excited and thrilled to be with you. And I'm working with my 100 mentors. I know I always done as a small team. Now the first time we're doing across the globe, 100 countries and 100 cities. We are dealing with the various part of doing this mentorship program. And I would like you to take out the best out of us. And as you know, this is one of the things that comes to you absolutely free. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. You don't have any financial obligation. Many people ask me, Chan, end of the Tamil Nadu? No, there's no catch. It's unbelievable. That's what's happening in the world. COVID-19, unbelievable thing happens, right? Across the globe, government is going to keep the money in your pocket, right? You've seen it now. Pakistan, they're giving a money to the people, right? You've seen different part of the world, people are going to put a helicopter money. So that's the world we are in. So take this knowledge, take the skills, take the experience. I'm not only going to share with you, when I see my profile talking about the success, I'm also going to share with you many of the businesses I failed and lost money. So you don't have to waste your money with your time. I'll also tell you to whom you should not do business. So there is a problem with to have a business. So all the things, whatever I went through last 2 decades and my team members, there are good successful team members like Miss Eva. She come with a large corporate experience with 20 years from US. And like we have many other people also in the team is working with the seen it and things. So take the consultants' time and trainers' time, utilize this one. Next year, next batch will not be free. All of you know this because of COVID-19 we are doing. So I want you to take this action. Tomorrow itself, make 100 days. Decision now. Tomorrow onwards, you're going to spend with 100 days, 100 minutes and 30 minutes, and you implement. That's the key. That's the key. From this, you need to implement one. Okay. So you take an action. If you love your parents, you love your kids, you love yourself, you wanted to grow yourself. This is an opportunity. You will not be able to tell any excuses. You never had an opportunity. You already got this opportunity. So no excuses. Please do. Okay. So with this, I wish you. I'll join you in the mastermind group now. A couple of minutes from now, I would like to my colleagues to type the Zoom link now, the one-on-one, so you can see in the chat room. You can have a click there and come there. We'll admit you there within 5 minutes. You want a quick washroom break or a coffee break? Take that. I'll be there 30 minutes time to interact with you. Within 3 to 4 minutes, I'll join you. 8:45, we'll start from there. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Some of you joining in chat room, I'll see you now. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you. I request my colleagues to share the Zoom link, please, the chat itself. Then they don't have to go to email. I think some of you can do. I think maybe Eva or Tahir or Ahlina or Fatima, anyone can you do it, please? So they don't have to go to the mail. They can, from there itself, they can comment it. Zoom banned in India? No, it's not true. Zoom is not a Chinese company. It's a misunderstanding. Zoom is not a Chinese company. Zoom honor is a Chinese race, but does not mean it's a Chinese company. It's a misunderstanding. It's not banned. You can log in. It's not banned in India. It's a misunderstanding. Okay, it's not banned. Those who don't get that link now, then you have to log into the adm.qa with not with the entry level. There's another option. If you have a Zoom issue, I think then you have to choose that one. So anyway, I'll join you in a couple of minutes in the Zoom. So thank you so much. Okay, I'll see you in the Zoom now. Link is there above. There you can see, go up. There's actually Ms. Tahir already kept the link there. Or you get an email now, or you get a WhatsApp now. You talk to your mentor, they'll give you a WhatsApp link. Thank you. I'm ending the broadcast now. I'll see you on a Zoom. Thank you.